Ever found yourself dreading a social event, rehearsing every word you might say, or even considering canceling just to avoid the stress? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Social anxiety can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to control your life. Today, I'm going to share practical, down-to-earth strategies that can help you navigate social situations with more confidence and less stress. Whether it's a party, a meeting, or just a casual hangout, these tips are designed to help you feel more at ease, so you can start enjoying social interactions rather than fearing them. Let's dive in. 1. Understanding social anxiety. Before we get into the strategies, let's take a moment to understand what social anxiety really is. Social anxiety is more than just shyness. It's a deep-seated fear of being judged, embarrassed, or rejected in social situations. This fear can make even everyday interactions feel daunting. It can show up in different ways. Maybe you get nervous before speaking in front of a group, or perhaps you feel self-conscious in casual conversations. It might manifest as physical symptoms like sweating, shaking, or a racing heart. But it's important to remember that social anxiety is manageable. With the right tools and mindset, you can take control of your anxiety and start feeling more comfortable in social settings. Understanding that you're not alone and that many people experience similar feelings is the first step towards overcoming social anxiety. 2. Preparation is key. One of the most effective ways to combat social anxiety is to prepare in advance. If you know you have an upcoming event that's making you anxious, take some time to think about what you can do to make the situation easier. This might mean planning out what you want to say or even rehearsing a few conversation starters. For example, you could prepare a few neutral topics like recent movies, current events, or something specific about the event you're attending. It could also mean choosing an outfit that makes you feel confident, as feeling good in what you're wearing can have a big impact on your self-assurance. Additionally, consider arriving a little early to get comfortable with your surroundings. Being one of the first people there allows you to ease into the environment rather than walking into a room full of people. Preparation can help reduce the uncertainty that often fuels anxiety, giving you a sense of control over the situation. The more you prepare, the less intimidating the situation will feel, and over time, these preparations will become second nature. 3. Focus on others, not yourself. When you're in the middle of a social situation, it's easy to become overly focused on yourself, how you're coming across, what others are thinking about you, and whether or not you're saying the right thing. This self-focus can intensify your anxiety, making you even more self-conscious. But here's a trick. Try shifting your focus away from yourself and onto the people you're interacting with. Listen actively to what they're saying, ask them questions, and show genuine interest in their responses. For instance, instead of worrying about how you're being perceived, think about how you can make the other person feel comfortable or valued in the conversation. Not only does this take some of the pressure off of you, but it also helps build stronger connections with others. People generally appreciate it when someone takes an interest in them, which can lead to more positive interactions overall. By focusing on others, you're also likely to find that your anxiety decreases as the conversation becomes less about performing and more about connecting. 4. Learn to embrace silence. Silence in conversations can be awkward, especially if you're dealing with social anxiety. The silence can feel deafening, making you rush to fill the void with words, which can sometimes lead to saying things you don't mean or stumbling over your thoughts. But here's the thing. Silence doesn't have to be a bad thing. In fact, learning to embrace silence can be a powerful tool in managing social anxiety. If there's a lull in the conversation, try to see it as an opportunity to take a breath, gather your thoughts, and listen more intently to what's being said. Remember, not every moment needs to be filled with words. Sometimes, silence can create a comfortable space for deeper connections to form. This pause can give you a chance to process what's being said and think about your response, rather than feeling pressured to speak immediately. The key is to remain calm and not rush to fill the silence with unnecessary chatter. By becoming comfortable with silence, you can reduce the pressure you place on yourself during conversations, leading to a more relaxed and natural interaction. 5. Practice mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is one of the simplest and most effective techniques for managing anxiety in social situations. Anxiety often causes your body to enter a fight or flight mode, which can lead to shallow breathing and increased heart rate. When you start to feel anxious, take a moment to focus on your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this a few times, focusing solely on your breathing. This helps to calm your nervous system and bring your focus back to the present moment, rather than getting lost in anxious thoughts. You can practice this technique discreetly, even in the middle of a conversation, to help keep your anxiety in check. The beauty of mindful breathing is that it's a tool you can use anywhere at any time. Whether you're standing in line, sitting at a table, or even walking, a few deep breaths can help ground you and reduce feelings of anxiety. With regular practice, mindful breathing can become an automatic response to anxiety, helping you to manage it more effectively in social situations. 6. Set small, achievable goals. If large social events feel overwhelming, start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself. Social anxiety can make the idea of interacting with many people at once seem impossible, so breaking it down into smaller steps can make it more manageable. For example, instead of trying to talk to everyone at a party, set a goal to have a meaningful conversation with just one or two people. If public speaking terrifies you, start by sharing your thoughts in smaller, more informal settings. Each time you successfully reach one of these goals, you'll build confidence and reduce your overall anxiety. It's important to remember that it's okay to take things one step at a time. Each small success is a building block toward larger achievements. Over time, these small wins can lead to big changes in how you handle social situations. The key is to be patient with yourself and recognize that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. 7. Use visualization techniques. Visualization can be a powerful tool for managing social anxiety. Before you enter a social situation, take a few moments to visualize yourself handling it with confidence. Imagine the setting, the people, and how you'll interact with them. See yourself staying calm, speaking clearly, and enjoying the interaction. Visualization helps to create a mental roadmap of how you want the situation to unfold, which can make it easier to navigate in real life. The more vividly you can imagine the positive outcome, the more your brain will start to believe it's possible. Visualization can also help you prepare for unexpected scenarios, such as someone asking you a difficult question or an awkward pause in conversation. By mentally rehearsing these situations, you'll feel more prepared and less anxious when they happen in real life. Over time, this practice can help you build confidence in your ability to handle social situations with ease. Social anxiety can be tough, but with the right strategies, it's absolutely something you can manage. Remember, it's not about becoming the most outgoing person in the room. It's about finding ways to feel more comfortable and confident in social situations. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every step forward. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on managing anxiety and improving your mental health.